Lincoln MKX Review. The 2015 Lincoln MKX trails the competition due to its uninspired engine, dull handling and a cumbersome infotainment system, auto-writers report. The V6 engine in the 2015 Lincoln MKX delivers sufficient power in most situations, test drivers say, but they wish it had a little more muscle. When a lot of thrust is needed, reviewers note that the 6-speed automatic transmission can be sluggish to downshift. The MKX's gas mileage is on par for the class at an estimated 1,826 miles per gallon city highway. Most reviewers think the MKX rides comfortably, though they caution that the optional 22-inch wheels make the ride uncomfortable. According to auto journalists, the MKX has controlled handling, but some say that it feels less athletic than other luxury mid-size SUVs. The 2015 MKX has an attractive cabin built with upscale materials, critics report. They note that headroom up front is tight for tall people if you opt for the panoramic sunroof, but they say overall space in the driver and front passenger seat is good. The rear seat is roomy as well, reviewers write. Standard features include 2 USB ports, the My Lincoln Touch infotainment system, the Sync voice command system and Bluetooth. Optional features include a panoramic sunroof, blind spot monitoring, rear parking sensors, navigation, a rear view camera and a THX audio system. Most critics complain that My Lincoln Touch is complicated to use and sometimes slow to respond to inputs. Lincoln MKX performance. Most auto journalists think the 2015 Lincoln MKX has composed handling, a comfortable ride and sufficient engine power. However, several critics note that it lacks the nimble handling and authoritative acceleration that is characteristic of other SUVs in the class. Acceleration and power. The 2015 MKX is powered by a 3.7-litre V6 that produces 305 horsepower. A 6-speed automatic transmission is standard. The base MKX gets an estimated 1,826 miles per gallon city highway, which is normal for the class. Most reviewers say the MKX has sufficient power in most situations, but doesn't feel particularly fast. Some mention that the transmission is smooth and responsive, but a few comment that it is sometimes reluctant to downshift when more power is needed. Handling and braking. The Lincoln MKX comes with standard front-wheel drive or optional all-wheel drive. Most test drivers say the MKX is composed handling through turns, but does not feel especially athletic. Although they think it rides comfortably, several comment that the optional 22-inch wheels make the ride uncomfortable on imperfect pavement. Lincoln MKX interior. Auto journalists say that the 2015 Lincoln MKX's cabin is built with first-rate materials that include aluminium or wood trim, and they like that it features attractive contrast stitching throughout. Critics write that the standard My Lincoln Touch infotainment system is hard to master, but they think the MKX has spacious seating in both rows. Seating. The Lincoln MKX seats 5 and comes standard with leather upholstery, reclining rear seats and front seats that are heated, ventilated and power adjustable. Heated second-row outboard seats and a heated steering wheel are optional. Test drivers report that the front seats are spacious and very comfortable. A few mention that the optional panoramic sunroof cuts into headroom for taller drivers. Some critics think that forward visibility is good, but others find that the long dashboard obstructs forward visibility. Reviewers say the MKX's rear seats are spacious, and some say that 3 passengers will be comfortable in the back row, which is a rare compliment for this class. Interior features. Standard features in the 2015 MKX include proximity key, 2 USB ports, a 10-speaker audio system, the Sync voice command system, the My Lincoln Touch infotainment system, Bluetooth and satellite radio. Options include navigation, a rear seat DVD entertainment system, blind spot monitoring, rear parking sensors, a rear view camera, a panoramic sunroof and a THX audio system. Critics agree that My Lincoln Touch responds slowly to inputs and takes a while to learn. They note that the system features buttons and on-screen icons that all look similar, which can make it difficult to use while driving. Cargo. The Lincoln MKX has 32.3 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear seats and 68.6 cubic feet with the rear seats folded, which is a decent amount of overall cargo space for the class. A power liftgate is standard. Some critics are disappointed with the available cargo space behind the rear seats, but others say the MKX has ample cargo space. They note that the MKX has a spacious glove box and center console.